Am I the asshole for wanting to divorce my husband after he chose going to his friend's house over coming home to take care of the kids while I'm sick? My husband, 35 male, goes to his friend's house every Tuesday night to play video games while I have a night with the kids, ages 3 and 6. I have had a fever and body aches with a stiff neck since Friday, but I had to go to work at my labor job because it's the kind of place that will fire you if you don't show up. My point is, I'm exhausted from the day and in major pain with a fever. I texted my husband right before he left work and told him I was still in pain and sent a picture of the thermometer that showed 101.9 on it. I asked him to please come home to do the kids' bath, dinner, and bedtime, but then I said, never mind, I don't want to be a burden. In the past, he has been huffy. If I ask him to stay home for whatever reason, his response is, LOL, okay. I then said he would be my knight in shining armor, my Disney prince, if he did come home, but that I understand his personality is more like Hades from the movies Hercules. He says, you just compared me to the devil and want me to agree. And I said, yes, but my personality is like Meg from the same movie, or maybe even Meg from Family Guy, and that's why we go well together. Self-deprecating humor is my specialty. I do make jokes at my own expense a lot, and I probably need therapy, but whatever, I don't have the money. He sends me a couple of gifs of Hades thumbing up, and we laugh about it. I don't hear from him for about an hour. I figure he's gone to the gym, so I ask if he's still at the gym. And over 30 minutes later, he replies back that he's at his friend's house. I know that I didn't just flat out tell him that I want him to come home. I understand that. But I was trying to tiptoe around the question because I didn't want him to be huffy if he did come home. I gave him all of the facts of the situation and tried to hint that it would be the right thing to do, but he still chose his friend over me. The words sickness and in health come to mind, and I'm just laying in bed crying while the kids are watching TV in the other room. I've bathed them and managed to cook their dinner all while whimpering in pain. And now I'll do a very quick bedtime routine and lay down and cry some more. Am I the asshole for not being direct? All right, let's look at the top comments. What's with the Disney Prince reference? Just tell him you're really sick and he needs to come home and take care of his kids. I honestly don't understand your entire conversation. Second comment. I think you need to be direct, but also your husband should read the thermometer picture and think, how can I help? Sounds like you already have a bit of resentment towards him because you don't say what you need to or how you feel. Third comment. Stupid movie comments aside, you were sick and he needed to be a parent and partner. Another comment says, ignoring your husband for a moment, you need to go to the ER. Headache, fever, and stiff neck are classic signs of meningitis, which can be deadly. Please take care of yourself first. You know, it's funny because that's what I was thinking as I was reading this, and she came to her stiff neck and fever. My input on this is, yes, she is somewhat of an asshole, or her husband the bigger asshole. Should you have to ask your partner to come home and take care of the kids if they know you're sick? I know I don't. If I am not feeling good, kitchen is cleaned, meals are made for me, and I'm told to go take a nap. I don't need to ask for help for anything. My partner specifically is already there doing that. She did not just say directly to him, please come home. Instead, she asked him to come home, then kind of backtracked and said, oh, never mind. And then said, no, I want you home. You should have came home. I think that had she been more direct and upfront in her needs and said, look, I'm in a lot of pain. I am really sick. I can't move. I need you home tonight. These are your kids. Marriage isn't always 50-50. Sometimes it's 80-20. I need you to give up your gaming night to help me for an evening. So I don't think that OP is originally 100% out of the water, but her husband, you know, if he gets huffy over being asked to help or help take care of his kids, especially, you know, that he is the asshole, 100% on that.